hunting we will go, hunting we will go. I-O the mill, we-o, hunting we will go.
All right, I'm back down here, and I'm gonna go check out that Walgreens. Still haven't had enough coffee. This Walgreens that hadn't been stocked yet, just in the off chance they might have gotten restocked sometime yesterday. So let's take a peek, see what's going on, and then head over toward Maryland.
We thought it was the mover. You know the mover.
Yeah, so I didn't move them. It's just the
Pokemon only.
it was just a lot.
Okay, well, they are restocking inside of Walgreens, and there was a couple new things out, I believe, that weren't out yesterday, but it's all Pokemon. All right, we are gonna make our next stop, not at the Yard House. Not that that doesn't sound like a good idea, but we're gonna make a stop at a Barnes & Noble, and right after that, we're gonna stop at a Target and see what's happening.
I was so afraid this store was going to be closed. I was like,
No.
and then
As long as our research gets all the other shows are cool. You're the one with the YouTube channel, right?
Oh, you remember? Yeah.
Love
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah, under. All right, let's see here. What do we got? They were to restock not too long ago. Sort of. Except it's more of the usual. And now, of course, full sets, we got Hennigan. Yeah. Optimization. Platinum Hockey, which is out on the site as well. Okay. Trading cards just doesn't have anything to do. Got that. There's a mega boxes. Oh, it's a lot more of the usual here. Well, that was an interesting run into Barnes & Noble where I was actually able to score Chronicles basketball. It looks like they had just gotten stocked this morning. So, very cool, like maybe just a little while ago, because those only lasted about 15 minutes, because I came back in the store to grab a brownie. Not that kind of brownie, but a brownie from the Starbucks inside there. And sure enough, they were gone. So it is all about timing. Even with the limit of 2, gone. And I might have been too late to pick up any football mega boxes. I don't know if they got football this week or not. From listening to a couple conversations, it doesn't sound like it, but I wasn't sure. But happy to score 2 Chronicle basketball blasters. And then over at Target, when we ran into there, they had some products, but mostly the same that we have seen. So nothing worth really grabbing today there from Target. Although, you know, I think, how many times have I passed on these? I'm having a problem at $29.99 picking up a blaster of Prism NASCAR. $20 I'd be all over it, but $29 I'm just having an issue. So we'll see how all that plays out. In the meantime, we're gonna head north on Interstate 270, heading toward Frederick. Our next stop is probably gonna be Germantown, Maryland, and see what's going on. There is a, what is there? There's a Walmart there, there's a Target there. And we're just about to our next stop, which is gonna be Target. A different Target up here in Germantown. Well, if you want draft picks, tons of mega boxes. Tons of them. But about where that sits. Lots of love. Lots of competition. Single packs. Hockey. A few boxes of the cardhunting. But you get the mega boxes down here like crazy. Boy, this looks like a disaster sound, doesn't it? Holy moly. And our next stop is gonna be at Wally World. So let's see if there's anything going on here today. See if we can find our way down the little hill here to it. And behold, it's Wally World. Alright, well, we didn't see much, well, we saw a lot of product actually at Wally World. We saw a ton of stuff. Just nothing you wanted to pick up and grab that you didn't already have. But did you notice they had Topps Chrome hanger boxes back in at Walmart? So, what's the scoop with that? I kind of thought that production run was done, but apparently either sitting in warehouses or whatever might happen, there's still some Topps product, Chrome product out there. So, still $27 too for a hanger box. You know, when you can pick up the blaster boxes at $39, at $29, which is still more than enough. Interesting stuff that's going on there. So nothing otherwise new. There are some new releases coming up. We'll have to see what's happening. So I am going to continue heading north toward Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. All right, I'm going to make a quick stop here. There is a Cracker Barrel. This is in Buckhorn, Pennsylvania. So let's see. To the right, to the right, to the right. To the right. No cards. We got a prison box. There you go, the long prison box. So there wasn't much there at the old Cracker Barrel. A lonely blaster box of Prism baseball. And that was it. So we're gonna hit the road, get back on I-80, and get moving. And the Chronicles, new button, right to the party. First time I've seen that. So there wasn't too much there. They did have the Chronicle draft pick mega boxes. So that was there. So possibly they are getting stuck at this particular location. So I'll have to keep an eye out. We've been seeing people find some pretty great stuff at Walgreens lately. Ironically, some of these other places like Walgreens and definitely Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble's really taken off and doing really well for people. Hobby Lobby, of course, at a lot higher prices. But we've seen some pretty amazing stuff in how the hobby has transformed and what's happening with people getting product in, even including Cracker Barrel. But you know, it is pretty hit and miss. So anyway, that's the scoop there. I'm gonna run over to a Walmart real quick and just see, with the hostility season, stuff is getting stocked all over the board. So let's go see if there's anything in Wally World. Alright, no restock here, so now I've got a baseline. Well, as you saw inside, or didn't see, nothing on the shelves. So it's going to be interesting to see if we get a restock or not this week. See what happens. But we got some balmy temperatures. It's 37 today, so that's a good thing. And we will move on and see what we can find in the wild. The hunt continues. Let's see if Target has done any restock or not. I'll be curious. It's going to be an interesting week to see how all this goes. Nope, nothing yet. The same box of Prism Racing and one Chronicle UFC box. Well, we didn't see any restock in Target today, so not this morning anyway. So I may come back and check this afternoon later. As we know, there is no set time for any restock just about anywhere these days, so sometimes it's a constant hit and miss type deal. So that is where we are at so far. Now, I just had a delivery actually at my door from Tops. So we will come back and see what that is. I've actually been ordering a couple things when I'm on the road, and luckily they aren't stacking up at home, but they arrived once I got back. So if I remember right, I've got about 3 or 4 different things heading my way. Got some pretty dark skies to the north, don't we? I'm curious to see what happens today. Ah, well, I see something that's happening. That's going to cost somebody a blaster box or 2. All right, let's see how crazy it is at Wally World. All right, let's see. I've got full set. Still have lots of full sets. And Topps hangers. And that's about it. Alright, we are going to make a run for Barnes & Noble and see if we get lucky with a restock. Now last week, back in Maryland, I actually did get lucky with a restock, so I was happy with that. Didn't get any mega boxes that I guess were kind of floating around. I was too late for that. But I did get some basketball. So let's see if I can get lucky and maybe track down a mega box or two of football. I'd even take more basketball at this point. So well, you saw how packed they were inside, and they had a lot of product behind the counter, but it was all the usual suspects, so nothing to write home about and nothing that we actually need more of. Alright, so our next stop is going to be here at Target. And let's see if they've done a restock. Let's see if they have anything in stock. And then we'll take it from there. Fingers crossed. No. What do we have? They had Absolute. I had Absolute once, but none today. Well, we're finding quite a bit of product out there in the wild. A lot of it we are seeing in a lot of stores, so it looks like things are starting to turn around a little bit. But as we keep checking, we're going to try to find those new releases as the stores get restocked and see what happens out there. So don't forget, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and we will see you back here next time on Card Hunting in the Wild. Take care.